So I know what you're thinking. What's up with the duck lips? I wanted to make sure there's no false advertising. It's true, I am a little quacky. Getting filler is a lot like getting air in your tires. It is now a smoother ride for my boyfriend to get from point A to point C. I have a confession. So my real name's not Abby. My dad wanted to name me something a little bit more traditional, but also something he actually loves. So my real name is Abir. It does make a lot more sense now why he'd always call me Bud. It's as if when I was younger I was Bud Light, and now that I'm older I'm Budweiser. So being short has a lot of perks, especially in this economy. For example, I can't reach the top shelf, so I don't have expensive taste. I can shop in the kids section, and I need less food, so I'm fuel efficient. There are things about my past. I went to an alternative school, which I knew because the first time I walked into my English teacher's class, behind his desk there was a human-sized coffin. Which he told me with a completely serious face is where he puts naughty children. I'm convinced it's actually where he sleeps. He also liked to use strange implements of torture, of punishment. Like he'd regularly whack kids over the head with a squeaking chicken. And once he even brought in a whisk and started to whisk people's hair. He knew that for a teenager, a bad hair day is true torture. I was also bullied in high school, and it's okay because they made fun of me when we were young without an audience. I get to make fun of them now with an audience. That's called karma. Yeah. So I was bullied in high school, and so I've decided that I'm going to homeschool my kids. That way they can experience supervised bullying. Everything in moderation. So my high school also had some pioneers of cyberbullying. A bunch of the students got together and made an anonymous burn book on Twitter. Then they went on their personal accounts and liked the posts. Like a bank robber leaving a business card. So speaking of technology, I feel like it's taking over my life. Like I get excited when I earn a badge for the app I have for my toothbrush. I have an app for basically everything, telling me I'm doing a good job for basically everything, eating, sleeping, and if I don't earn a digital gold star for it, I might stop breathing. And just because there is an app for everything doesn't mean you should get that app. Take it from me, it's not worth it to get the app that turns your phone into a vibrator. The app that, it is worth it to get the app that you can use to control your vibrator. Custom settings to hit the spot just right. So in Colombia, they are having to rehome Pablo Escobar's hippos. I'm going somewhere with this, I swear. It's because they're having too much sex, and it's causing an overpopulation issue, and it's because they're doing too much cocaine. They're literally horny hippos. Authorities see a problem, I see a solution to endangered species. Like, maybe the pandas need fewer cuddles and more cocaine. Yeah. Great. I have one last one for you. As I mentioned earlier, have a boyfriend, so I've been dating again, and I really like dating nerds because it's so easy to push their buttons. There's just one rule: you can't mix the universes. You cannot say, Princess Leia's ready for you, Daddy Spock. It also doesn't work if you say, your lightsaber does rule them all. That is not gonna get me from point A to point D. Alright, that's